Namaskar, Kaisakay, Mumbai. It is a pleasure to be here, and good afternoon, Mumbai. I'm filled with such joy being back in a city that I first came to when I was 14 years old. I actually stayed right here and returned to the same hotel, the same beautiful, magical point, not just in Mumbai, not just in India, but a piece of world heritage, an inflection point here, a bridge between the past and the future, a bridge between North and South, a bridge between India and the world, in order to come now as the ambassador from the United States to India. I couldn't be here at a more exciting time for U.S.-India relations, which have the power not only to connect people, but to literally change the world for the better. We are better together, and we are stronger together. So much has changed since I came to then Bombay many decades ago. But one thing that hasn't changed are the people, the culture, the pride, and of course, the warmth with which you are received in this incredible, diverse place. And to be back in Maharashtra and in Mumbai, to me, was very important on my first trip outside of New Delhi after being credentialed by the President. For me, this is a vibrant city. It is a great Maharashtrian city, a great Indian city, and a great global city. But it also is not just a city, it's a symbol. A place where culture thrives, a place where creativity is celebrated, and where diversity is the foundation of the strength of the economy and the people that are here. And so I've engaged with all sectors while I've been here for these 2 days. This history, not just for this country, but inspired the world. Visited the glistening new Ambani Cultural Center. Saw the beauty of the exhibition there on fashion, the show that is being played there by a visiting American theater troupe. Was able to spend some time with Shah Rukh Khan yesterday and connect Hollywood and Bollywood. And for a kid from Los Angeles, as the mayor for the last 10 years, I was so proud that Mumbai was our sister city. We think alike, we act alike, we are alike. But I think Mumbai, in many ways, is the embodiment of some of the best Indian values, just as Los Angeles is the embodiment of some of the best American values. Walking today and seeing the diversity of our street, going to a Hindu temple and a Muslim mosque, going to a fire temple and a synagogue. It reminds me of the streets of Los Angeles, where every block there's a different language, different religion, different culture, and yet there is one city. As I saw the business leaders and the entrepreneurs and the political and other leaders of this city, as I see the amazing infrastructure investments, and my friend Iqbal, who I've known for a long time, who runs the municipal corporation, Mumbai is investing in itself and showing India what progress looks like. It's the honor of a lifetime to be here as President Biden's envoy to India. But when I think about when I first came here, it was so different. Our relationship was a one-way flow. Our defense trade was zero, and we hardly had any international economic ties together. Today, things are so different. We are now the largest trading partner of India in the United States. Indians are the largest source of students in American universities from abroad. $191 billion in trade made us the largest trading partner to India. And our militaries now train together more exercises with the Indian military than any other military in the world. So we are protecting an Indo-Pacific now, so that it can be prosperous, that it can be free, and that so our nations can not only embody the values that make us strong, but that we can help buttress them in this region and across the world together. I'm thrilled that Prime Minister Modi will be visiting the United States for an official state visit. Only the third time in 75 years that an Indian Prime Minister has visited. It's only the third visit of any head of government from anywhere in the world with President Biden to the White House. And we know that this is the first trip in 14 years of any Prime Minister to the White House at this level. We also know that this year holds great promises. To be able to see what we can do, the sky is the limit, in my mind, for where we can take trade. To accelerate visas for students and visitors. And to make sure that we can think not just about the next year, or the next 5 years, but the next 20 and 50 years of a U.S.-India relationship. So thank you for so warmly receiving me. Know that this is just the first of many trips to Mumbai. I can't wait to return with my family. My daughter and my wife will be coming later in August. But to me, this confirmed everything that I believe. That this relationship is the most important on the face of the globe. That this moment is the most important that we have ever experienced. And that it is incumbent not just on leaders in government, but people to write this chapter beautifully together. Thank you so much. And with that, happy to take questions.
Hi, it's time. I'll take 2 questions. I see Vishal Anita, who you are from Samna Marathi.
Yes. Yes, I would like to ask in Marathi. आपण सोमवारी अहमदाबादमध्ये व्हिजिट केलं आणि त्याच्यानंतर आता तुम्ही महाराष्ट्राच्या व्हिजिटवर आहात, मुंबईमध्ये आहात. त्यात तुम्ही असं म्हटलंय की भारत आणि अमेरिका यांचे जे संबंध आहेत ते अजून दृढ व्हावेत आणि विविध क्षेत्रांवर तुम्ही कार्य करणार आहे. तुम्हाला काय वाटतं की तुमच्या कार्यकाळामध्ये तुम्ही कुठल्या गोष्टीला फोकस कराल की त्याच्यावर काम झालं पाहिजे? दोन्ही देशांचे संबंध दृढ होण्यासाठी कुठल्या क्षेत्रावर तुमच्या काळामध्ये तुम्ही फोकस कराल? थँक्यू.
Sir, you were in Ahmedabad and you have spoken about various areas of policy in India and US. You would like to know any specific areas that you are personally interested in?
Yes. Well, thank you. I think any good ambassador has to take care of political and strategic relations, has to take care of economic relations, and people-to-people ties. But let me tell you something about me, Eric Garcetti, our ambassador now here. To me, I was a mayor for 10 years in Los Angeles. I'm a musician. I did theater and acting for many years. And I also believe strongly in the threat of climate change. So I call it the 3 C's: cities, climate, and culture, that I hope to bring a focus to. Cities, first of all, because I love cities. And just like America has become majority urban, India is going through that same transformation, people moving from rural areas to the cities. And what can we do to help learn from each other? To make sure our water is clean, to make sure our traffic is reduced, to make sure our air is breathable, to make sure that we have lessons that we can learn from India in her urbanization and from the United States and bring the best people together. With climate, it was Sant Tukaram who said, "Vrukshali Brahma Sayuri." We know that the green space is central to our lives, that we have to breathe air that is healthy. We have to have green spaces for our children to play in. We have to protect ourselves from sea that is rising on our coasts. And we have to make sure that we have clean water to drink. To me, the environment and climate is everything. And I had great meetings here with some of the Mumbai industrialists who are working on green hydrogen and solar power and looking at ways to promote more public transportation and greener buildings. And then lastly, culture. Culture makes people smile. Culture makes people think. Culture makes people dream. And so here, this is a dream factory in Bollywood. Hollywood is a dream factory, and I want to connect people. I was with Ashanti Raj, the greatest female cricketer, right here, just about 10 minutes ago. And she inspired me. I'm a budding cricket fan now. I'm sorry about Mumbai, but maybe still get into the playoffs. Keeping fingers crossed. But whether it's sports, whether it's movies, whether it's music, I know culture can bring people together. But I want to strengthen those ties, those investments of American companies here, and bring more Indian culture to America. So those are the 3 focuses I have. Sure, absolutely.
Hi, Vinay. Vinay is from CNN. From CNN News 18.
Wonderful. I was just watching you 2 nights ago.
Thank you so much. So I have just 2 questions and 2 completely contradictory ones. One is that you are a foodie and this is your maiden visit here. From Vada Pav to Shah Rukh Khan, what is the most lasting impression you will carry from here? And secondly, how big is the concern for you about growing turmoil in Pakistan and its growing proximity to China?
Let me start with the Pakistan question, because I think the United States, India, and the world share the same concern. We want stability in Pakistan. We hope that there will not be unrest in Pakistan. And we stay engaged with Pakistan because of that. I think that serves both India and the United States and the world. And we hope and pray that the rule of law and peace will prevail over the border. But that's up to the Pakistani people to decide, and I'd refer you to my counterpart on the other side of the border. But while we're here, we will stand for those values, I believe, together. For the food, oh my gosh, I mean, you probably saw I went to Maharashtra House before I came here in Delhi. Vadupan is better here, of course, and then you can't get it anywhere else. It's fresh, the one that the Chief Minister not only served me, but made me eat. I'm so glad he insisted, because it was chef's kiss, we say, chef's kiss. It was beautiful. But my wife asked me how, she's still in America, she said, "How are you feeling?" And I told her one word: full. So I've eaten a lot, I've enjoyed it all, whether it's been in little cafes or whether it's been here at the Taj Palace, whether it's been in people's private homes. This is absolutely a global cultural capital and one of the culinary capitals of the world. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.